Hello and welcome to the channel. Remember the military general who claimed that the appalling 2020 Lekki shooting at the Lagos toll gate was photoshopped? Well, he has changed his earlier version of the event. Major General John Enenche, who was appointed a member of the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council, has put out a statement after his appointment elicited a major outcry from Nigerians on social media. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. I declared hashtag Lekki shooting photoshopped because of military oath of allegiance. Enenche. Major General John Enenche, retired, has said he claimed the hashtag Lekki shooting was photoshopped because of an oath of allegiance he swore on commission into military service. Enenche made this assertion in a press statement issued via his official Twitter handle on Friday. He said, "Dear countrymen and women, following my appointment on the campaign council of Labour Party, there were reactions on the social media about my pronouncement concerning a video shot at the scene of the hashtag EndSARS incident at Lekki Toll Gate on October 20th, 2020. Everyone that commented in any way was right, based on the information at their disposal and individual analysis. Personally and professionally, I worked with the overriding interest of Nigerians at heart, based on the oath of allegiance I swore on commission into the military service, which is sacrosanct. I sincerely shared in the pains of that breaking news through the social media as it were. On that note, I want to assure all that more efforts will be put in so that all assertions can be cleared convincingly from appropriate sources. God bless our cause for the recovery of our dear country, Nigeria." Recall that Enenche claimed that the 2020 hashtag Lekki shooting was photoshopped and cropped. The retired general had come under fire after making the list of the 1,234 members of the Presidential Campaign Council of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi over his stance on the hashtag Lekki shooting, which led Obi to declare that the LP would review the campaign council list and issue an updated list in due course. Meanwhile, Enenche has restated that his course for electing credible leaders in 2023 spurred him to declare support openly for the LP candidate without fear, adding that he was sure that Obi and running mate Dr. Yusuf Dati Ahmed would provide quality leadership. He said, "Recall, I underscored the need for every conscience-bound Nigerian, cutting across societal class, to join in the current political exercise in the country towards electing credible, competent, and capable leaders in 2023. In addition, I enjoined all to speak out and not to sit on the fence. Consequently, I made bold to openly and objectively support the candidature of Mr. Peter Obi and Dr. Yusuf Dati Ahmed without fear or contradiction, all based on my knowledge of the duo for about 17 years and 5 years respectively, that they can provide quality leadership for the nation that will guarantee effective followership. This is what Nigeria needs now to overcome all the numerous challenges imposed on the citizenry in the last 2 decades," he added. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Reacting to the press statement, a tweet at Anthony Agbakporo said, "Dear Obedient, this man was under authority then. If we forgive him, soon we shall know who gave that order. Please forgive him. I admire his humility to do this press release." Another tweet at Madu Dili said, "Here his General John Enenche retired, condemning bad leadership as a result of insecurity in Nigeria. He equally went on to endorse at Peter Obi, saying he is the only one that has shown the capacity and readiness to lead the country aright. Enough of the whole blackmail on him." Some tweets, however, are of a different opinion. At Fisayo Soyombo, reacting to the release, said, "They said Major General John Enenche only claimed evidence of Lekki massacre were photoshopped because he was in the army at the time. Enenche is now retired, but a statement here in the aftermath of the outcry against his inclusion in Peter Obi's campaign team remains vague, he added. Criticisms, however, trailed the appointment of Enenche in Obi's campaign team over his alleged role in the defense of the Lekki shooting by the Nigerian army on October 20th, 2020, during the popular #EndSARS protest. Some of the reactions from Nigerians include Twitter user @IamIlemona said, Major General John Enenche retired, who appears on the Labour Party PCC as representing the North Central, once called the Lekki massacre photoshopped. His appointment barely 10 days to the second anniversary of the Lekki massacre should raise very serious concerns for everyone. #EndSARS. @Ajebo Dani said, after seeing John Enenche, an army spokesman on the Labour Party campaign council, I now regret the way I have supported Peter Obi and will now channel all my strength, time, and money into supporting Peter Obi aggressively and ensure he wins. @Egi_Nupe tweeted, MC Oluomo, during the rally for Tinubu in Lagos, said nobody died at Lekki during #EndSARS, and we all know what happened on Twitter that day. I want to see what will happen to Major General John Enenche retired that called Lekki massacre photoshopped, but his name is on the LP PCC. @Esteem Behemoth also said, I am of the opinion that Major General John Enenche retired should be made to either tender a public apology for the role he played during the #EndSARS struggle or be forced to resign. Anything else other than this is like spitting on the graves of those who lost their lives on 20th/10/2020. The Labour Party presidential candidate, meanwhile, Peter Obi, on Friday admitted there were some erroneous entries in his presidential campaign council list. This is as the former Anambra State governor also promised to review and update the list. In a series of tweets on his Twitter handle on Friday, the presidential candidate reiterated his commitment to transparency and accountability. He wrote, I have received several calls of concern following the release of the Labour Party's presidential campaign council list. Admittedly, there were some omissions and erroneous entries in the list, hence the concerns expressed. In response, the Labour Party chairman, in the presence of members of the NWC, addressed the issues during a press conference. In keeping with our commitment to accountability, responsiveness, and transparency, an updated list will be issued in due course. I plead for patience. P.O. The Punch had earlier reported that the LP leadership on Thursday held an emergency meeting to address the backlash that trailed the inclusion of some names as well as the exclusion of certain candidates nominated by members of its National Working Committee and its Presidential Campaign Council. That's the news, guys. Bye.